Welcome to series Raji's Cuisine. Today we'll be doing pepper spiced figs with red wine, and it's fig season. And I thought, what best? Let's try the fig recipe that Raji has in her book. So Raji says that. It is a French technique of poaching fruits in red wine or white wine and give it a different flavor. And she's added Indian spices to it to make it like a French Indian cuisine. And she uses pepper, jaggery, and basically figs and some red wine. She says this is a perfect ending for any great meal, and it adds a little the sweetness of figs to it, and it's an amazing tasting dessert. So let's look at the ingredients needed for pepper spiced fig with red wine. Ingredients for pepper spiced figs in red wine. So I'm taking 6 black figs. These are from my yard. Red wine, 1.5 cup. Balsamic vinegar, 1/3 tablespoon. Creme Fraiche, 1/3 cup. Jaggery, around 1/3 cup. 1/2 red cayenne pepper dried. Lemongrass, 1-inch stick. Around 10 to 15 peppercorns. So it's around 1/3 tablespoon of peppercorns. And then 1 inch of vanilla bean, few twigs of mint. So if you don't have fresh figs, you could use dried figs. The process is a little longer. You just take the dried figs will be put in the sauce ahead of time, whereas the fresh figs can be put in the end after the whole process is simmered. Have creme fraiche. You could use thick yogurt or a scoop of ice cream on top of this. In a saucepan, combine red wine and jaggery and let it mix well for 5 minutes till the jaggery is completely dissolved. Stir well till the jaggery is dissolved for 5 minutes. Our jaggery is completely dissolved. You're going to heat this on medium flame, okay? The jaggery is completely mixed. Now we are going to add our red chili flakes, basically our red chili, the vanilla bean, lemongrass, peppercorns, and our balsamic vinegar. We're going to boil this mixture for 25 minutes till it simmers to become a nice syrupy liquid. So all these spices will nicely cook in the red wine. So if you have dried figs, you can put it now so that it cooks in this and softens the figs. Since we are using fresh figs, we don't have to do that. We are going to do it a little later. Our syrup is boiling. So now we are going to reduce it to lower the flame and let this simmer for 25 minutes so that the whole reduction is half of what we have originally put. So again, we are doing this for 1 plate setting. So we've used lesser ingredients. Our syrup is simmering nicely. Basically, it's reducing and we have another 10 minutes to go for it to be completely done. I'm going to add our fresh figs, halved, so that it soaks up a little bit of this syrup. We're going to soak it up for 5 minutes. Our figs are nicely soaked for 5 minutes. I'm going to take away the figs and let the syrup simmer for another 5 minutes. I put the figs on a different plate and let it soak. Notice our syrup is still simmering. We'll wait for it for another 5 minutes. We should be good. The syrup is almost done. So if you notice, it is almost reduced to half of what we did, and it's so thick that it's perfect syrup. So we're going to strain this so we can take away all of the peppercorns and the lemongrass twigs and get ready to plate. He's straining the mixture. We're going to place half of the syrup that we made into a bowl. The deep dish, basically soup bowl, and add our 6 halves of the fig per setting. In the center, add our creme fraiche. Or in case you don't have creme fraiche, you're going to add a dollop of ice cream to it. And then place a twig of mint that we originally took. Our pepper spiced figs with red wine is ready to be served. Enjoy. Our pepper spiced figs with red wine is ready to be served. Enjoy the smell of the vanilla bean. It is amazing.